Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Oblivion Remastered. When we left, well, God, last time I did like a 7-hour stream, and we got so much done. I think I did like 3 Oblivion gates, plus a bunch of other stuff. I think we did quite a bit of the arena. There's a special deluxe edition DLC quest around here somewhere, isn't there? Beldaburo, it's just north of Anvil, isn't it? That I think is currently my active quest. Pilgrimage chat, yeah, Anvil Chapel attack. I don't know whether we'll talk to the Prophet just yet. I don't know if I want to start Knights of the Nine at the moment. We cruised on through Skingrad. We did have a little chat with Glarthir, but I don't want to do his quest. Yeah, Tarmina is still stuggying. Can you tell it's nearly 10 PM? Yeah, Tarmina's studying the books we got from the Mythic Dawn for the next bit of the main quest. We've grabbed a few of the Collectathon quests, haven't we? Go Fish, a Venerable Vintage, the Arena. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of the Arena. And if I recall correctly, we pretty much just came to Anvil to buy Binky here. And I was thinking maybe of also doing Benirus Manor. That was a bit of an interesting animation glitch. I was thinking of also doing Benirus Manor, but I don't know if we've got the money to buy the bloody place now. I dropped some fat stacks on buying Binky here, so... So, yeah, inventory. Well, I've got 5 grand. I don't know. I genuinely can't remember how much Benirus Manor costs in the vanilla game. So, I've played with the Skira's Overhaul for so long. I'm going to put you back in the little stable there, Binky. You can eat some nice hay. Get into the shade. There you go, buddy. Hey, come on, game. There we go. Binky the horse, yeah. Getting the most cursed Twitch ads imaginable. How cursed are we talking? I get some pretty cursed ads these days. The week isn't complete without at least one AI girlfriend advert in my Google news feed. It's not a proud thing to admit, but it's not as if I have much control over it. The algorithm has figured out that I'm 33 and I'm not married yet, so it's clearly put me into a box. It's not a great milestone to reach in life. Let me tell you. Anvil does look gorgeous, doesn't it? Yeah. Based on your search history. I use Chat GPT, but not for that sort of thing, oh boy. No, not for that sort of thing. I mean, some of the algorithms out there are just downright scary, man. Like the Instagram one is probably the spookiest of the bunch.
What?
Don't you what me?
Sishani, the old sea captain and rover, now a ship owner and fat cat. Pleased to meet you. Take some advice. Go down to the sea, stand a while, watch the sun rise and set. Think on distant lands across the water. Everybody's talking about the Prophet.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Benirus Manor. I think I'm gonna do that. I wonder, canonically, where does Antonia come from? She's Colovian, obviously. I've always had a soft spot for the Skingrad player house, to be honest with you. It was my favourite back in the day, but Benirus Manor is such a fun little side quest.
Greetings, Imperial brother.
What's going on with you?
I understand Daedra worship is becoming increasingly prevalent in some cities.
I remember this bit.
The Ultima have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous...
If you ever played the mod Ruined Tales Tale back in the day, you'll remember this bit. A combination of Ashfall and the basic needs mod for old school Oblivion has got me, like, every time I see... I have like a slightly Pavlovian reaction now every time I see a well in a video game. I want to run over and activate it. And well, obviously they aren't in the game, but do you think Antonia has family alive? I'm going to be honest. I picture Antonia probably having a dead mum and an alcoholic distant father who she hasn't spoken to in about 10 years.
Afternoon.
That's just what springs to mind. You know? Specific, I know, oddly specific, but there it is. Look, little dragonflies! Check that out. Hanging out over the pond. That's neat.
Who will take up this holy crusade? Will no one take up this holy crusade? Will no one walk the ancient pilgrim's way? Look well upon this chapel of Debella. Look at the faces of the dead. This is your future. Evil has returned, and the Nine need a champion. Will no one take up this holy crusade?
Maybe, mate, maybe. Just, I got one world-ending threat at a time, okay? To paraphrase Winston Churchill, please tell Umaril the Unfeathered that I am currently on the toilet and can only deal with one shit at a time. Isn't this the smithy? It is, isn't it? Should we pop in? Morvaine's Peacemakers, yes.
Val Morvaine. Been making weapons and arms here in Anvil for 30 years. People say I do good work, and I don't aim to argue with them. If I can't fix it, it ain't broke.
Yeah, go ahead, repair all.
May I interest you in some
Do
of my fine
am I doing
wares?
okay for repair hammers at the minute? I am. Lovely. What have you got available? Fine steel bow. My bow of frost is on the level with that, so I'm cool. Pun not intended. Goodness me. Silver claymore. That's a nice weapon. Does it beat hot sword though? I don't think so. Close but no cigar.
Been here 30 years, and I expect I'll last another 10 or so. When I'm gone, God's willing, my apprentice Enelroth will tend the smithy.
Will he indeed? Why is this not grayed out?
Been here 30 years.
Weird.
Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. I wonder if the first Count of Anvil found it.
That's the pirate lair player home, isn't it? He's talking about. Sorry, just finishing the last of my coffee.
Take care.
Gorgo Grosura, soldier of fortune, which means, more or less, unemployed and thoroughly pauperized.
I appreciate the upfront honesty.
I've got a few hot prospects. I'm sure something will come through for me soon. Really soon. Everybody's talking about the prophet.
Yeah.
Good day.
Good day. Coffee instead of tea. I haven't been drinking a lot of tea lately. I'm just getting a bit sick of it, so I opted for the coffee.
Hi there.
It helps me focus when I'm streaming a little bit better. It's
I'm
you,
listening.
Rat
Go
Lady.
ahead. I'm Arvida Thalis. They call me the Rat Lady, on account of all my pet rats. Good day.
We've been to see Bugak Grobol yet. We haven't, but I have off screen. Unfortunately, his voice acting has been changed. He doesn't sound quite as unhinged as he used to. It's a bit of a travesty. Travesty. Yeah, we're going with that.
You wouldn't happen to be in the market for a home, would you? If you are, I just happen to be selling a manor located right here in Anvil.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm selling my grandfather's house, Benirus Manor. If you're interested, I could let you have it for a modest sum. I have to sell it soon, as I have pressing matters elsewhere. You're welcome to take a look at it. It's located across the street from the chapel. Once you buy, you get the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. That's the deal. Would you like to buy it now?
$5 grand. Oh, that's just about all my money, but all right, fine, yeah.
Excellent. Here's the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. I hope you enjoy your new home. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must attend to those pressing matters I spoke of earlier. Good day.
Hooray!
Greetings.
How are you?
Considering that has cost Antonia virtually all of her money, she's going to be extra pissed when this goes down. She's got 175 gold left now. Deary me. And you don't want to piss off the champion of Cyrodiil. The would-be champion of Cyrodiil right now, admittedly. I think, right, okay, so like of all the like Elder Scrolls protagonists, I do feel like the champion of Cyrodiil is a bit underrated. You know, like the Nerevarine is whatever. The Dragonborn in Skyrim has fancy magical powers. But the champion of Cyrodiil is just some dude. Just some dude who happened to be in the right place at the right time, who then delivers the amulet, goes to Kvatch, sees an Oblivion Gate, and instead of and they would have been well within their rights to say, you know what, I've done my bit. Thank you, but no. They're like, the champion of Cyrodiil takes one look at the open Oblivion Gate at Kvatch and just kind of like cracks their neck, cracks their knuckles, and says, "Fuck it, we ball," and goes on in there. And then proceeds to just make life a living nightmare for Mehrunes Dagon for the remainder of the main quest. You know, it's like, yeah. It's kind of badass, really. Yeah, we'll make this our active quest. Definitely seen better days. A fixer-upper, innit? Free wine. Onions do water breathing? Never noticed that. New shirt for the collection. We're sort of in town now. I guess you can kind of go civvy mode. Smart casual at the very least. Something the outfit looks very faded though compared to how it was in the original. Looks like a little bit sun bleached. But whatevs. Alright, 7:20 PM, but she's had a really bloody long day, so. Except, oh no! Grab sword from under pillow. Whoa. Benirus Manor is haunted! I was awakened by ghosts that attacked me as I slept. As I awoke, I heard a crash from downstairs. I should search the house to investigate. I shall take your ectoplasm. Ghosts look fantastic, don't they, in the remaster? I forgot there's a little office study area, isn't there? Crash, wasn't there? Oh yeah, here we go. The urn. It's all coming back to me now. There's something else I'm gonna be doing. Ah, here we go. Found a skeletal hand next to a page from a diary. The diary makes mention of a secret room in the house that only a true-blooded Benirus can open. I'm going to need to talk to Velvin about this. I may have to ask around town to find out where he's gone. The people of Anvil are worms! How dare they criticize what they don't understand? I shall have my vengeance in a form they cannot possibly imagine. I shall use the souls of the departed to prolong my own life. The tome is very specific. I must have more bodies. Yes, more bodies. I must protect myself from those meddlers. They shall not interfere in my designs. I have constructed a room in the basement of this manor. It is there I will inter my corporeal self, and I shall transcend this plane of existence. Only a true-blooded Benirus may open the portal, so if I fail, however unlikely that may be, a descendant may attempt to follow in my footsteps to carry on the true way. To make sure our secret is safe, I have harnessed the spirits of those whose bodies I have defiled to forever guard that place. The fools think I don't hear them speaking. I can hear their rumor and innuendo. They intend to meddle in powers they can barely comprehend. They call me an old fool and shun me. The young dare each other to step foot in my yard. I have become the stuff of old wives' tales and campfire stories. They dismiss me as an oddity, but soon they will see. When all of Anvil lies in waste around me, when their corpses litter the streets and their blood dampens the earth, only then will my true power be known and feared. Crikey! But wait, there's more. You unlootable bastard. Oh, wait, no, there we go. click spots for these guys are a bit funky. We need to get out of here. Fell in, Benirus, you son of a bitch.
Hail! How goes it?
I'm Wilbur, owner and proprietor of the Count's Arms. We make beds and food available to guests. Can I help you?
My God, look at that forehead.
As soon as you bought the place, he pretty much up and left. I hear tell he's making his way to the Imperial City.
That son of a bitch.
Good day.
Ready my horse.
Look at the muscles on you.
Thanks.
Well met.
Okay, we missing anything? I forgot we have dwarven arrows now. Yes, the house was cheap, but at the same time, it cost me all my damn money. We have like 175 gold left now. So, Mr. Benirus, prepare to have your fingernails surgically removed until you tell me how to fix this. Come, Binky. We must away. I could fast travel for this bit, but it's early in the stream. I don't feel like it just yet. Let's take Binky for a spin. Out of my way, Black Horse Courier Lady. Playing a very high-level character and you feel very objectified by the NPCs with their constant comments. That was like, okay, so I mentioned earlier I've been watching Reacher, right? I'm getting towards the end of season 2. And like, I'm going to be honest, right? One of the funniest bits of Reacher to... I closed that fucking gate! One of the funniest bits of Reacher to me is the fact that everyone constantly comments on how tall he is. Now, I'm like 6 foot 4.5-ish inches, which means I'm about Jack Reacher's height in real life. And I can tell you for a fucking fact, nobody comments on it. Now, I don't know if this is because the average person in America is way shorter than the average English person, but yeah, it's just... Not that that show is short on daft bullshit, but... How fucking dare you get away from Binky? This is going to be a problem, isn't it, Binky? I'm not afraid to resurrect you with the console if it comes to it. I'm annoyed about this, actually. This has got to be a bug, because I did close this gate. It's definitely the same gate, right? Actually, maybe it isn't. No, it is a different one. That's the one we closed. This is a different one. Shit. Alright. Champion of Cyrodiil, gotta go do Champion of Cyrodiil things. The Mehrunes Slayer. Where is this Is it in the tree? What's going on? I feel unsafe leaving Binky out here unattended with a clanfear on the loose somewhere. The lightning's a nice touch. Just noticed that. You clipped into the rock. Oh yeah, I can see it on the compass. Yeah, it is stuck in the rock. That is very Oblivion, isn't it? I could use Ghost to get in there and kill it, couldn't I? Hello? Ah! There you are. There we go. It is fucking hilarious how it makes you visibly float. Walk. There we go. Alright. We have to dramatically put our helmet on before entering an Oblivion gate. That's just how this works. Which one do we get? Not actually sure. I think it's one that requires us to go through some caves. Watch out for those little landmine-y things, don't I? Oh, how dare you? How very dare you? As well, you tilde key, yeah, to open the console. In fact, I actually, initially I went for the at key because Bethesda's console shortcut button is not sort of, it's Americanized by default, even if you have the European version of their games. But in Unreal Engine, it's actually the tilde key. So. Yeah, all Marin's Dagon needs to understand that he's not invading Tamriel. Antonia is invading Oblivion. Hello. Yes, indeed, we are going into some caves. Made me waste one of my dwarven arrows, you son of a bitch. I shall rip out your heart. Temple of Doom style. And eat it! Yeah. Yeah. I am the Dremora equivalent of the Bogeyman. After this, they will all be checking under their bed for Antonia before they go to sleep at night. Okay, how the... do I... Antonia, Elder Scrolls Night Lord. Maybe Antonia was from Kvatch. Maybe that's where she was from. That would explain a lot, wouldn't it? Her, you know, frothing at the mouth hatred of the Daedra. Her appreciation for gladiatorial combat. I feel like you have more mobility than you used to while aiming and shooting a bow in this than you did in the original game, but I might be wrong. Antonio distract me with someone who's probably bludgeoned a ghost to death with a silver candlestick. Yeah. I can picture it. Do you have a heart I can rip out? No. Okay. Watch out for the mines. I was hoping you might set that off. I don't want to waste arrows on that. Sure where I'm going right now, you know? I feel like I'm about to walk in a big circle and end up back at the start. Goofy sprint. don't know where I am. I don't know where I'm going. All I know is that I must kill. Also... Oblivion. Oh, hello. Yeah, well, I effectively have walked in a big circle now. All right then. What did I miss? That is the question. So what? Yeah, it's one of those Oblivion gates with a lot of extraneous areas to explore. Which isn't a bad thing exactly. Yeah, the scams were definitely more accurate in the original game, weren't they? I don't think you're imagining that. I think that's definitely the case. Because I was playing modded Oblivion not so very long before this came out. So it's still fresh in my memory. And yes, I do seem to recall the scamps being much more accurate with their shenanigans. Ah, here we go. Let's take this moment to do a bit of repairing, shall we? It's just the rubbish sigil stone. It is, isn't it? Yeah. Apparently I can repair magic items without having armor of 50. I'll check that door out in a minute. I'm going to go to the top floor first, though, in case there's a mechanism that I need to pull the lever for. It dropped to 25 now. Interesting. Son of a bitch. Get out of here. We don't need the Manor shrine thingies, but I like the noise they make. The bridge is out, but we've opened that big gate over there. And I think also maybe that one? That gate looks open now. We'll go through that one, because it's right there. I'm just going to get a wee shortcut. Oh, you off somewhere, Colin? Colin is with us today. In case you haven't, in case you've only just joined us. He just hopped off my lap though. Stretch his legs a bit. He might be back later. Oh, I don't feel like this was the intended path, but I'm taking it anyway. You banish me, do you? Pull the other one. Wonder what's in that tower. Let's go find out. Alright, that's almost a drop to my death. More hammers. Oh. I hear gate opening sounds, but I don't see it. Hello. Right, form an orderly queue, please. Son of a... I guess we'll probably open that gate there, maybe, unless that's another bloody Tremor all the way over there. Hey, you, dickhead. Oh, you son of a fuck's sake. Archery duel, is it? No, 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 don't take the field arrows, because they weigh a ton. As we learned in the last stream. We need to equip more arrows. Silver ones, I guess, for now. Hello. Here. Hold still. Where did my arrow go? There it is. Steel boxing gloves, yeah. I would wear the blades gauntlets, but it's hard to say no to, like, what is it? 7 points of extra constant effect fortify strength. Do you realize how much extra carry capacity that is? My carry capacity right now is like 550, and I'm absolutely in love with it. You know, you guys know, you guys know how much I love carry capacity. After all, that's one of those gameplay concepts I just can't get enough of.
Jin and Valken.
Come here, you. Ooh. Start hits with a lot more higher level enemies now, aren't they? Definitely getting up there in the level scaling tree. Yeah, I think the armor cap was 85, yeah. Actually, if you completed the Shivering Isles before doing the main quest... Oh, I don't know why I just hit the quick load button, but I did. You just like charging into Oblivion Gates in your full sheer Gorath regalia, and all the Dremora are just like, What? What are you doing here? Who wants some? I'm here to collect my sigil stone. Bitch, better have my sigil stone. Oh, a kinball. That's a new one. Brother's got a sword. Alright. I like the little blue flames on the bottom of it there, actually. That's a nice touch. Alright, sigil stone roulette. I wonder what we got this time. Alright, see you, Queen. Enjoy your nap. All right. All right, hang on a second. We got Descendant Sigil Stone. That's the one that's damage Magicka, Fortify Magicka. Then we got the stupid one that's like... Oh, wait, no. This one's fine. This is frost damage on strike. Another frost damage on strike? Damn it. I just made an enchanted bow, which does 10 points of damage on strike. Alright, I guess. I could enchant the katana. I'm going to hold on to that one for now until I get a new weapon. Because I'm bound to unlock something better than the Akaviri katanas pretty soon. This is the rubbish one, isn't it? The other rubbish one. Yeah, absorb endurance or resist disease. Blah. Might as well put that one on a random item I don't need just to sell it for money. We do kind of need money right now, actually, having said that.
The Imperial Legion is at your disposal, citizen. What seems to be the problem?
What seems to be the problem?
If you run into trouble, come find me.
What, so I can give you my autograph? Oh, was that your horse I've just trampled across the top of? Apologies. That was petty of me. Actually, I don't think it was his horse, you know. I think that horse spawns along with the dead scamp when that Oblivion gate opens. If I recall correctly. Yes, I was beating a dead horse, wasn't I suppose? Tee-hee-hee. Got shot in, yeah. That's the one we closed last time, over there. That one. Oh, oops. Some heads on sticks there. Courtesy of the Daedra. The council hasn't gotten around to removing those yet, apparently. what are you gonna do? You know, it's bloody local council. They won't deal with it, will they? They won't deal with the wolves or all the bandits and highwaymen, all the potholes or the heads on sticks. Where is all the taxpayers' money going, I ask you? Oops, I just tried to go auto-run there, and I really remember that you can't auto-run while sprinting on the horse, which is very annoying. Because I've got cat hair all over my face, and it's making my nose itch. Oh. This is the downside of having the cat on my lap during streams. I get that very mild allergic reaction going on. Also, is Bro wearing chainmail? It's the first instance of it I think I've seen spawned. I think he got hit by the reflect damage from one of my bits of jewellery there. And yes, indeed, it was a chainmail cuirass. Playing some mouse and keyboard. Yeah, of course I am. I'm on PC, aren't I? To be honest, it hadn't even occurred to me to play it with a controller. Mostly because my controller is plugged into my Steam Deck in the bedroom. But I'm so used to not being able to play Oblivion with a controller on PC that it never even popped into my head. That's called Rasaba Camp. And part of me feels like it wasn't called that in the original game. No, okay, no, Fat Ramp. I was going to say, isn't it called Fat Ramp Camp? But no, that's over there. I take it back. Hope you didn't miss too much. We missed an Oblivion Gate, and we bought Benirus Manor. Discovered it was haunted, and now we're galloping towards the Imperial City so that we can, you know, put Velwyn Benirus in a chokehold until he uses our money back or whatever. And oh good, another Oblivion Gate. It's getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. I see you over there. Ooh, level up. Nice. Alright, who's shooting? Who dares? Umst. Oh, hello. Who is shooting? Oh my god, no! Leave Binky alone, Jesus! He preserved the original game's thing about enemies always just psychopathically going after your horse. Holy shit. Look! It's me stood around there like, what's that noise? Fucking hell. I'm not seeing a health bar on Binky when I look at him is the annoying thing, so I have no idea how much health he's got, but that's a lot of arrows. You've been shot at from that direction too? What the hell's going on here? I need to get you some horse armor, don't I? Sweet Jesus. Sweet Stender. How are you still alive? Frankly. I feel like he's grinning at me. You got this kind of very Sid the Sloth looking expression on your face right now, Binky. Alright. Who wants to play Sigil Stone Roulette again? That's a bit of an ill portent. Whoa, 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 you who? Who dares? Where are you? Oh my goodness! The Prince of Destruction has arrived. Hello, everybody! Meh. Hear his mighty roar. Come to torment me again with more cat hair. He is 100% molting at the moment, like big time. So can't touch you at the minute, can I, without getting clumps of cat hair in my hands. This is a brand new t-shirt I got today and it's absolutely caked in your fur. I mean, it's a good thing it's a black t-shirt and it's black fur, but still, dude. Remind me never to wear the white one I got today anywhere around you. Meow Rune's Dagon. That's cute. To get a new lint roller. Alright, we have a cave entrance right there. If memory serves, this is one that you can kind of bullshit your way past. I will do it properly, though, this time. If you don't mind roasting your feet slightly, you can kind of hop, skip, jump your way past this. While we have a moment of peace, I think I'll, here we go. The gear seems to get damaged a lot faster than I remember it happening. Who wants some? You know what? Ooh, fire damage resisted. Oh boy. Alright, though. Is my bow out of charge? I think it might be. I really like the menus in the remaster. It's a small thing, but like the map screen that you can zoom in and out on it all just looks really nice. It doesn't, and it's not like such a total departure from the original as well. It's still got that sort of nice paper menu design, you know. But it is modernized, nevertheless. The little color-coded map icons is such a nice touch as well, because that was such a popular mod back in the day. It's nice. They did a good job with the menus and stuff. Inventory isn't sorted by item category like in the original. How do you mean? We got weapons, gear, alchemy, miscellaneous, all. I'm sort of, I'm a bit confused. Not quite sure what you mean. Example, in the alchemy lab, the tools aren't at the top, they're listed with all the ingredients. Oh, okay. Devs have been asked for suggestions or improvements. Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna be honest, the main improvement I can think of at the moment is I really would like to have mounted combat, I'll be honest. I know that's not terribly faithful to the original game, but I really would like to be able to fight on horseback, even if it is slightly janky. Because I remember even in 2006, that was something people really wanted and were a bit disappointed you couldn't do. And you know, there were various attempts to mod it in with varying degrees of success. Your cat is on top of you. As is only right and correct, of course. Yeah. Well, we're almost there. Although there's another cave entrance there. I'm wondering what that's about, but... not interested. Enough distractions. Hoping there's a convenient lever up here that will open that gate. Looks like yes. Wait, no, that's the cage master. Gate control, there we go. Aha! We're pretty much just doing gates as we happen to run into them, Bog Salt, honestly. And at the minute, we keep finding them, like, right next to the road, you know, and leaving it open would just be a menace to travelers. Plus, I feel somewhat compelled to deal with it. But also, frankly, I'm kind of enjoying doing Oblivion gates. I want to lean into the main quest a bit and just be really all about murdering lots of Daedra. Oh boy. Into the Lust Keep, quickly. The way he staggered over almost like he was drunk then. It's incredible. My agility is being drained, is it? Did you poison me? Cheeky bugger. They have shields and helmets now. We're getting up that hierarchy. The Bethesda Remaster Morrowind as well. I honestly no. I actually don't think they will, and if they do, it'll be a long time from now. Because I think a remaster of Morrowind would be a monumental effort compared to remastering Oblivion or Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas. Who did that? Who just shot lightning bolt at me? I'm not having that. Or whatever. I need a health potion here. Good grief. Good heavens. Bit of poison wouldn't hurt either. Well, it would actually. No, that's sort of the point, isn't it? No. Can we come out here where I can actually see you properly? Do you know what? You guys get the hot sword. Damn you. Who goes there? Fuck's sake! Was not paying attention to my health there at all. It doesn't help that kind of the red edge of screen effects are a little bit harder to spot when everything is red. It's amazing the way they always seem to attack me just as I lower my guard, like within a millisecond sometimes. Ah, there you are. Damn it. That looked like it would have hurt. Oh god. That wasn't part of the plan. That is a hefty sword you've got there. Penance of I have to check this out. Penance of larceny. Drain agility and speed on strike. 11 points of damage. Mind you, my Akari Katana is pretty buggered at the moment. Am I playing with any mods? None whatsoever. Looking for my hammers and I'm having a... There it is. Moment. Wow. Fucked up there with the last 2 hammers, didn't I? Does still do 2 extra points of damage. Unfortunately, it does weigh 48 though, which is just preposterous. I'm gonna sell it probably. General's Curious. Huh. Dagger of Sapping. Starting to get some interesting loot, aren't we? Sell that as well when we get to the Imperial City. Uses to pay for some horse armor. Latent sigil stone acquired. Alright then. What do we got? Another latent sigil stone. Not that one. Absorb strength and fortify strength. We seem to be getting a lot of frost damage and strength related sigil stones lately. And once again, I'm starting to feel like I want to hold on to these rather than enchant an item that I'm maybe going to replace quite soon. Oh, for goodness sake. Did you not just see what I did? Get away from Binky! You done a miscreant. I need to go, like, find a ruin with some marauders on it. I'll get some I might actually get some, like, decent new heavy armor in there. Well, there's probably going to be Dwemer, isn't it? It's probably going to be, like, dwarven armor, which I don't really like the look of. Those guys are dropping chainmail. Yeah, it's probably going to be Dwemer armor. I'm not going to get any good heavy armor again until like ebony. The light armor's nice. You get elven, don't you? And then you get chainmail, elven, and then mithril, which looks superb. And then glass, which looked rubbish in the original, but apparently in the remaster is much nicer. Oh, there's Orcish, right. I almost forgot about Orcish. I think Orcish isn't too bad. The heavy armor from the Shivering Isles, I forget what it's called. That's pretty sick. I do like that armor. We are unlikely to get it though anytime soon. I don't really know if I want to do the Shivering Isles with Antonia. Doesn't seem like a DLC well suited to her. She could get the Crusaders gear, of course, if we do Knights of the Nine. Tony would rest the whole island, yeah. Probably. I'd want to do the Shivering Isles. I mean, like, once we're done with Antonia, if I haven't gotten sick of it already, I will probably make a new character and do the stuff we didn't get around to. I have gotten properly lost. Where the hell am I going right now? This is not where I wanted to be. But alright. Isn't Sally the Divine Crusader though? There isn't an official like multiverse here, my dude. Load in texture, or is this as good as it gets? Warrior Stone. Oh, aren't I? I'm already the warrior though, aren't I? But now I have Warcry. Alright. That's pretty good, you know. That's not bad at all. Better than Star of the Sodding West. Do I still have my like buffs to my stats from I don't know. They don't change your birth sign. Okay, gotcha. Oh, for fuck's sake, pretend we didn't see that. It's out of the way, it's not near a road, it's not harming anyone. So I'm less inclined to fuck about with that particular Oblivion gate. Hello, Mr. Imp. Are you gonna chase me? You probably are, aren't you? You little dick. I was about to say, is that a shooting star? No, it's just a fireball from the imp. Keep riding, Binky. Keep going. Wish upon an imp fireball. That sounds kind of like wishing on a monkey's paw, really, you know? Belgageld Cave. What in the Germania? Felgageld Cave? What is that? Never noticed that before. And we're back on the ring road. Everything wants us dead. My goodness. Just keep going. Oh, hi. You're in trouble. Oh, for Christ's sake. I mean, she's probably gonna... This is the chick who just one-shots everything with her fists. I've seen videos. Yeah. She doesn't need no stinking help, does she? She's just gonna solo this place, alright. Will you? Fucking leave my horse alone. Right, we good? Dwarven bow, eh? Well, well, well. That is an upgrade. If I enchant it with my sigil stone, Yeah, I think I will. Frost Mark II. What? I'm trying to... I just pressed the enchant button. There we go. You right there?
What do you want? Apparently, some fool tried to resurrect the Crimson Scars in Deep Scorn Hollow. The Dark Brotherhood will not like that.
That's one of those, yeah.
Good day.
It's one of those player home DLC rumors I was telling you guys about earlier. So that was one of the... There it is down there, isn't it? On that little island, I remember. Santonia, basically the Tamriel equivalent of Sam Vimes at this point. Yeah, mentally, I feel like her headspace is in a similar place, yeah. She's a lot more violent than Sam Vimes, though. Antonia's a soldier at the end of the day. Vimes is a policeman, and there's a difference there. Speaking of that, actually, I finally got around to rereading The Fifth Elephant for like the first time since I was a teenager, and it is every bit as good as I remember. I also forgot how much I absolutely loved Lady Margalotta. She's one of my favorite characters. That's a good one. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I just got to the scene where he meets the Baron, and you know all the werewolves for the first time, and they flinch every time he says the word bath. That's good shit.
Speak.
Bit where he says he's starting to like the idea of diplomacy. It's basically just lying, but to a better class of people. Alright, Velwyn, you son of a bitch.
Greetings, Imperial Sister.
Wait a minute. Oh, he's upstairs, isn't he? Knock, knock, motherfucker! In my head, she's kicking the door down. Oi, Susie.
I'm surprised to see you all the way out here in the Imperial City.
And also in my room at 2 in the morning.
So you think I'm responsible? I suppose you're right, as the manor used to belong to my grandfather, Lorgren Benirus. I knew there was a curse on that place, which is why I sold it to you so cheap. I suppose I should have warned you, but I had to get out of Anvil. My family said I could move here to the Imperial City once all our loose ends were tied down. The manor was one of those loose ends. I fear my own greed got the better of my judgment. I hope you weren't hurt badly in that horrible place. I suppose I assumed you'd be able to lift the curse and be done with it.
The world was robbed when Pratchett got Alzheimer's. I know. You know, talk about a, thread of the prophecy has been severed, restore a saved game to restore the Weave of Fate moment.
Lorgren Benirus was a strange old man, always dabbling and experimenting with magic. He was mostly harmless, until the fateful day he came across a tome bearing the evil magic of necromancy. He became obsessed, and decided that by using necromancy, he could prolong his own life. The dark arts contained in the tome called for him to dig up the recently deceased in the nearby crypts under the cathedral. When it was discovered that he did this, the Mages Guild called for a quick meeting to decide what to do. It only took minutes to decide. Led by a young upstart named Carahil, the Mages Guild stormed Benirus Manor and slew Lorgren. However, amid the chaos, his body vanished. Because of this, the people of Anvil concluded the manor must be cursed. You are the first person to set foot inside in a long time.
Yeah, about lifting that curse.
According to the diary entry, it seems that I'm the only one who can open the secret door in the manor. And I can't help feeling slightly guilty selling you the place under these circumstances. I'll meet you in Anvil at the Count's Arms. From there, we'll try to lift the curse together. I'll see you in Anvil.
You better. Yeah, that's right. We're going right now, asshole. No finishing your nap. Don't know what you're staring at. Right. Well, I feel inclined to go and get a rent-a-bed, even if he's on his way back to Anvil. That's his only bloody right. But Antonia needs a rest, specifically so she can level up, and then we can go to the shops, and then I can go buy some horse armor.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
Oh, I'm fast traveling back, Green Tato. I'm not galloping all the way again. There are limits to my patience.
What? I do have a bet. Farewell.
You've ascended to level 10. Maxed out strength, hooray. We have achieved maximum gains. Now we just need to have achieved maximum cardio with 100 speed. Let's go to the fighting chance. No, it's not, because it's too early in the day still. Check out the swole on you. Why don't we try not the feed bag? Not you. Three Brothers trade goods.
Say, you look like someone that could help us out. Having a bit of trouble with another merchant in town who goes by the name Thorinir.
Uh-huh.
He is dirty, plain and simple. I don't trust him at all. Won't even come to merchant meetings and sets his prices so low, he undercuts everyone. If you want to give me a hand, go speak with Jensine at her good-as-new merchandise store. She can clue you in and maybe offer some coin.
So Antonio, one of those people who shows up to try and shop half an hour before the store actually opens. Possibly. I had someone like that at work a little while ago. I remember it was like 9 o'clock on the dot, and the shop doesn't even open until 9:30. But he didn't appear at the front door of the shop. Oh no. He appeared for some reason at the back door, aka the entrance to the loading bay. You know, he hits the buzzer, and I go over there like thinking, who the... What? Who's here at 9 a.m. at the back door? What the hell's going on? Do we have a delivery of new goods or something? I open the door and then there's this old bloke there, and he's just like, can I come in? And I'm like, no. He's like, I'm like, what, are you here to collect something? And he's like, no, I want to come in. And I'm like, why? And he's like, well, I want to buy something. I'm like, there was a moment of just my brain short-circuiting and my mouth probably opening and closing on the spot, like, before I was like, no, you can't come in. You have to come back in half an hour and go to the front door. Retail. It's a wonderful place. Anyway.
Jensine is the...
Yeah, Jensine. Right, I'll do it at some point, mate.
finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Now then. I will keep this base necklace of sea walking because it's a nice bit of kit to have. You can have this General's Cuirass, though. And my old Bow of Frost. And this Dagger of Sapping. And the Penance of Larceny, even though it has a cool name. Only 42 gold, really?
That seems a fair price. You drive a hard...
I've not been taggling with you, have I? Damn it, never mind.
Another satisfied customer. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, we're back up to like 1,400 gold. That's alright. That's not too bad.
Don't be the last to read today's Black Horse Courier.
You know what? Actually, I do want to go to Fighting Chance because I'd like to pay to have my stuff repaired. Pay to have my stuff repaired, and also buy some more hammers.
Good day. Not smart to carry around broken equipment. What can I interest you in?
You got anything good? You got dwarven arrows. You even got a dwarven short sword. Fine steel short sword. The fine steel long sword's a nice weapon. But she doesn't have one. Sadly.
Thank you.
In the original game, at least, the fine steel longsword had a unique model. It was different from the regular steel longsword.
You have my ear, citizen.
Hi there.
Well met. Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
Tempted to drop by the arena and do some more arena fights, but not right now.
Hail, good Can I help you, citizen?
Your armor is sick, dude. Actually a shame I can't get it any legitimate way that I'm aware of. These guys wandering around in the cool palace guard armor, like I remember when this game came out, and once I learned how the console worked, I remember engaging God mode and killing a bunch of them to try and get their armor. You know, like I did with the Ordinators in Morrowind at the time, and I was very annoyed to discover that their armor isn't lootable. At least until I got my hands on the construction set, and then that changed.
Farewell, citizen.
Hail.
You like
You
steel
have my
cutlass?
ear, citizen.
No, I'm not as big a fan myself. But then I'm sort of allergic to anything remotely piratey and when it comes to my fantasy settings.
What is it, citizen?
Right.
How are you?
Snotgrabura, owner and proprietor. We board horses and, well, we don't actually sell horses. Anymore, that is. The Chestnut Handy Stables used to sell horses, but they're gone. Our horses, all gone. Big mystery. No idea where they went.
Oh, I didn't have the burp. Did you eat them?
Add some onion and... Wait, I almost walked into that one. No, of course not. That would be wrong. You shouldn't eat horses.
Darwin Benirus?
I believe I heard of Benirus.
Okay, yeah, whatever. You got anything useful for me?
What can I interest you in?
Steel armor for my horse.
Here you are. Just like I promised. Thank
Clumsy recycled dialogue. Good old horse armor. All right, buddy. Sorry, just readjusting the cat. There we go. See, that's comfier, isn't it? Your bum's not hanging off the chair now. Ah, Binky! You're looking very swish, my friend. Very swish indeed. We're both looking damn swish, actually. It's just like in the original, the steel plates seem to have a slightly bendy quality. Having said I was going to fast travel back. Now I'm out here in the wilderness on my horse. I just can't help but feel like I want to just gallop on out there. Maybe do a ruin or something. I could go for an Ayleid ruin. I'd quite like a Vala stone or two, honestly, actually. Could do Fatnica Sekul. I mean, it's right there. Anyone who's played Knights of the Nine Revelations will probably remember this ruin. Because it's quite an important one in that mod. That would be an incredible... I mean, I said earlier, someone in the chat, I think it was Classic, asked, like, what, aside from unique landscapes and better cities, what mod would you want to see ported over to the remaster? And I said Villia, and I do stand by that. But Having said that, Knights of the Nine Revelations in the remaster would be incredible. Oh dear. We have a bit of a problem, don't we? There we go. That's the problem with not enchanting my katana. What's happened to my... Is my bow not hotkeyed? Oh, now it is. The sad thing is, we'll probably never see Knights of the Nine Revelations ported over to the remaster, or if we do, it'll be many, many years from now. Because imagine the work involved. Villia I could see ported over. I feel like that wouldn't be quite as much of a problem. But yeah, Knights of the Nine Revelations. That would probably be like, if Magic 1 scenario, that's probably the one to go for, isn't it? Because it's the one that's least likely to actually get ported across. Oh, we picked up a disease. Well spotted. We can fix that. We've got the potions. We have the technology. Welkenstones, hello. An elven, but god damn it! I just enchanted this dwarven one. Orcish boots, though. Hello. What's this heavy armor repair thing? Oh, it's literally a skill book about heavy armor repair. Right. Oh, annoyingly, yeah, it does do 1 extra point of damage. Ugh, why are you doing this to me, game? I guess I'll sort of close some more Oblivion gates and get another sigil stone to enchant this one with. Whatever. Those orcish boots, though. We've got the boots of ogre strength at the minute, is the thing. These are definitely better armor. But these are currently enchanted, giving me extra 8 points of strength, which is just sick, so. I could enchant... I do have a sigil stone that boosts strength, so I could enchant those orcish boots to replace them. But I'm not going to make that decision just yet. Doesn't seem urgent. This feels like it should open. I haven't seen Orcish yet in this game, actually. But I remember Orcish being one of the better looking ones in the original, so... Dwarven gauntlets, eh? And elven arrows. Okay. This might be it. I think Fanacasekel is quite a small ruin. Which is kind of why I think they used it in Knights of the Nine Revelations. I want to equip the elven arrows because they look cool. Yeah, I've heard the glass armor looks nice in the remaster. I have a feeling the devs were aware that it wasn't the best looking in the original and they decided to fix it. Love to hear a ranking for lockpicking from Morrowind to Starfield. Interesting. Starfield lockpicking I found irritating. The Skyrim/Fallout lockpicking system is like... I never enjoyed it really, but it's not that offensive either. Oblivion's lockpicking could be tricky at times, but actually... I probably liked it the most. Particularly since if you really couldn't be asked, you could always get the skeleton key.
Better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things, I am.
So, do you have what I think you have? No, it's just chainmail. I thought she had mithril armor there. You look like an elf from Dragon Age. You really do. Definite Dragon Age vibes from this elf. That's an awesome statue, isn't it? I love the graphics on the water of the raindrops splashing on it. It just looks really nice. It looks real good. You like the Fallout hacking minigame? I didn't dislike that, but it could be frustrating to deal with sometimes if you're in a bit of a rush. If you didn't really have the patience for it, it could be quite annoying. But I say this as someone who is not dyslexic. And who doesn't have a problem with word puzzles. Aw, thank you for the gift sub, Nosy. It's very generous of you. Yeah, no more weird ads for Classic. I think what properly soured me on the Skyrim style lockpicking is that one time when I think it was the Claudius playthrough, where I think one of my mods was actually making the lockpicking much harder than it normally is. And it started to drive me a bit up the wall. Oh, leave it out, rat. At least you're attacking me and not the horse. Hello, Doji. Yeah, doing alright, really. I think one of my fillings has fallen out. But, you know, on balance, doing alright. It was the little karmic rebalance I got from passing my job interview recently. Something had to balance the universe out, so one of my fillings has fallen out to make up for it. So, have we been here before? I think we have, haven't we? This is Gottlesford Priory, isn't it? Because we closed that Oblivion gate. We'll check in on the ladies. Little Kinnereth priestesses, I think they are, or whatever. Make sure they're doing okay. Conduct another welfare check. Someone suggested using this as a player home, which is not a terrible idea, honestly. Problem, you can't really use the containers probably without them doing the respawn thing, but it's a port in the storm. Hello, oh, one of them's popped out.
I am Sister Anne Brand of Gottlesfont Priory. We gather and prepare healing herbs and mushrooms. The Sisters of Gottlesfont gather steel blue entoloma and lady's mantle leaves. Take what you need, and you're welcome to gather mushrooms nearby. Orcs don't ride horses. They eat horses. And sometimes I think they're the smart ones. Wait, maybe it's Dunmer who eat horses. You too.
Horse is pretty tasty, in case you didn't know. Yeah, we can actually rest here if we want to.
I'm Phoebe Ginard, a charity sister of Gottlesfont Priory. Are you looking for all chemical ingredients? Lady's mantle leaves are helpful in healing wounds, whether applied directly or compounded in potions. We have plenty. Help yourself. Be seeing you.
What could you compare horse to? Oh, he's just like a steak, but a bit chewier, to be honest. So, you know, like a leaner steak. It really is just incredibly similar to beef, frankly. Was that a restaurant? No, it's just on holiday. Bought it from a supermarket when I was in France. Because, much like the orcs and the Dunmer, the French also eat horses. There are times when I really do miss French supermarkets, man. The shit you could buy there. Oh. Oh la la. So good. Just the variety and quality of food available. Oh. Yeah, rabbit before. I've had rabbit. I wasn't super keen, honestly. There was something about the texture I didn't really get on with. You like liver and onions? Many don't. Yeah, I don't mind liver, actually. Liver's not bad. I prefer, like... sort of, what do you call it? Like cow or pig or whatever, you know. I prefer that liver to chicken liver. Resident vegetarian. Yeah, cover your ears. I don't mind a steak and kidney pie either. I'm a bit on the texture of kidney, but taste wise, it's all right. It's very similar to mushrooms, actually, in terms of texture. Only thing with the frogs. No, I've never had frogs' legs, but I've heard they just taste like chicken. So. Deer's pretty good. Venison, you mean? Yeah, venison's quality. Love a bit of venison. What other, not exactly exotic animals, but, you know, unusual animals have I eaten? I really like guinea fowl. Guinea fowl is very nice, as is pheasant. Fuck's sake. Well, I do need a new sigil stone, I suppose. Yeah, guinea fowl and pheasant are very nice. Boar is very good. Just gonna do a little check on my armor at the moment, and weapons, before we head in. Alright. That glitch is a weird one, isn't it? Bison is quite good. Yeah, I can imagine. we dealing with? I think we've done this one before. Yeah, it's the one with the broken bridges. I remember. This one I don't think takes too long. I said the bridges aren't actually broken though, are they? They sort of extend instead. Or at least I think some of them do. Please form an orderly queue. Good grief. Come on, come out and play. Damn it. If I could stop missing, that'd be grand. Did you see those mithril boots? Shame we don't have a light armor skill. They do look nice though, don't they? Can't be bothered to carry them around, honestly. Oh, Colin's having a dream. He's twitching and moving around on my lap. You're chasing a mouse in your dream. Alright, you big ugly Dremora. He might be on the lower level. Yeah, I thought you might do that. Extinguishing shield, eh? It's quite valuable. An elven mace. Damage not... You know, I have kind of let my blunt skill fall by the wayside a bit. By which I mean a hell of a lot. I think this is going to become our new #1 slot weapon for a bit. So I can get leveling at my blunt weapon skill again. this way. Come back. Base ring of the north. Sound design this is so good. It's amazing how much they've done a great job, but it's also amazing how much of it is the original game sound. Just jazzed up slightly in places. I don't know why I tried to block that. Does the death music still loop? Yeah. Oh, not again. One just fell to his death. Fantania or a D&D character? What would she be? A paladin? I'm not sure, actually. I feel like she'd probably just be a boring old fighter. Let's see if there's anything lootable up here. Ah, there is. Weak potion of sorcery. Thanks a bunch. I need to get back to playing Baldur's Gate 3, actually. I've been speaking of paladins, I've been doing a paladin run in that, although I haven't touched it in about a month. But that patch came out recently that finally added photo mode to it, so wouldn't mind jumping back in. Extendo bridge. Whoop. You guys get the bow because you're weak to the cold damage. Final patch. Lots of subclass stuff they added. Fair enough. Like what, actually? Now I think about it. Not that I've got much experience with the game, so... It'll probably be all Greek to me, but, you know, I am curious nevertheless. Can't believe that missed. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, fucking hell!
Whoa.
Okay, why is the attack button not working? I'm out of arrows, that's why. Any more? I think that's all of them. I think we have to go back down, don't we? Yeah, those BG3 characters, Maglor from the Silmarillion. Mine's Carrot from Discworld, so... Dodging my arrows, how dare you. Creature. Where are we in terms of the main quest? Tarmina is still deciphering the books so that we can locate the Mythic Dawn Shrine. Early days yet, really. Open faster! Open faster! There we go. Oh, I've been hit by one of those weird light poisons again. Oh, we leveled up again, my god. We are leveling up Blunt as well, which was the purpose of me acquiring this mace. Well, equipping it anyway. I was going to just do a quick repair, but I think combat has begun, yeah. That's all the hammer's gone. Extendo bridge! The brooding fortress. The way she fell flat on her face, honestly. Most amusing. Oh, that's less amusing. One times damage. I feel cheated. I feel robbed. Which Oblivion gate is this? It's just a random one. Random one I came across in the wilderness. Front Milo, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Do you mind? I'm walking here. Magic ring to add to the collection. If you sprint into traps, they do more damage than if you walk into them. That's neat. Oh my god, how many bloody magicians are there? The caitiffs as well. Ugh. Healing. Proper healing. Yeah, I saw that as a VR version of Civ 7. You just sort of play it on a big 3D tabletop, don't you, in a room. It's very odd. Just really beg the question, why in God's name would you? But hey, whatever. I need to get back to playing Civ 7, actually. I was rather enjoying it, actually, when I last left off. Got distracted by the new shiny again, as usual, and didn't finish my playthrough, but... Cry. What did I pick up? Ring of Shock Shield, I think it was, if I saw correctly. Oh boy, that's going to have a... Okay, no. Okay, it's not going to have a constant horrible effect. Although we are... It's difficult to say, honestly, sometimes with the spell effects in this remaster, because they're all a bit buggy and glitchy. We seem to have constant blue smoke coming off us now. And if I were to just, for the sake of argument, add the extinguishing shield as well. So that does up my armor value to like 44 now, you see. Oh, sorry, cat hair in my face. Oh, it's so annoying. Physically, literally irritating. Alright, anyway. Another latent sigil stone. Using a healing spell sometimes gets rid of any weird effects. Yeah, it does. If failing that, I think just saving and reloading the game can also sort it out. Meow, meow. Look at those fists. Meow. Dear. Right, what do we get? Damage Magicka. Bit wanky. I'm going to be honest, bit wanky. Not a fan. May use that on something just for the sake of selling it. Hardly seemed worth the effort. Never mind. Evening, Carnork. Miss Carcand. I was about to say, ooh, Ayleid Ruin, but no, it's Miss Carcand. We might as well skip it. We're going back there later for the main quest. Oh, well, honestly, since we're back on this road again now, as much as I'm enjoying the lovely scenery, I think I might just fast travel the rest of the way. Look at all the Gate to Oblivion markers we've got popped up now. They're multiplying, aren't they? Right. Right. Let's get Binky parked in here. You enjoy some nice food. I'm going to go and talk to Velwyn. That little scrote. Hello, Desmond. Welcome to the stream. Actually, what's the bloody time? Because we started late tonight. I need to make sure I'm not here until like 3 in the morning.
Can you spare a coin?
About 1:15 midnight right now. Okay. We'll probably do we'll do the Benirus Manor quest and then wrap it up tonight, I think. yeah, little decals on the horse armor, like tally marks, you know, yeah, like on fighter jets. That's a fantastic idea, yeah.
Hello.
What's going on with...
I was half expecting you not to show up. Are you ready to go to the manor?
I was delayed. I'm ready.
Then let's get this over with. I don't relish the thought of spending too long inside of the manor. Follow me.
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago.
Taking the scenic route, mate. What? Where are we going? Okay, through the back door, apparently. I didn't even realize this place had a back door. Oh, we're just gonna walk, are we? Alright.
Go ahead.
Yep. The mods are coming thick and fast. Although they're very basic in nature. It's like hitting the reset button on the Oblivion modding scene, isn't it, really? I have not installed any. I'm quite happy to enjoy the utterly vanilla experience for now. Reacquaint myself with it before I start messing with it. I'm liking how the banners move in the wind. The prophet's out there, doing his thing. The lightning does look good, doesn't it? Yeah. It's funny, really. Like the stormy weather looks really good now. I remember in the original game it looking a bit ugh.
We can make it to the basement without too much fighting.
Frankly, all the weather looked a bit ugh in the original game. The rain cloud constantly stuck over your head was weird. The snow always looked a bit dodgy as well. The snow somehow looked worse in Oblivion than it did in Morrowind, which was a bit baffling. There's one more up here. Oh, we're out of charge again. We are, aren't we? I think. Sirens on this time of night? Jesus, they must be in a rush. I don't know if you guys could hear that at my end, actually, I must admit. I'm not sure. Sword recharged. Alright, Velwyn, come on. Old school Dave noises. I know, just like in the original Oblivion Let's Play. Oh my good lord. Whoa, well, Velwyn, dude, get out of the way. I'm kind of glad they're not trying to kill you, because that would probably be annoying, but... It just makes sense as well. I was going to say, it's not a glitch or anything, that. It's part of the story, isn't it? Oh, okay, I've just been knocked out. I thought I was dead for a second there. I would have been proper annoyed. Have you decided on a gaff yet? We're literally doing the Benirus Manor quest right now, man. Where do you think we are? To quote Scrubs. Alright. Do your thing. Any time today would be nice, Velwyn. Alright. And off he runs. Ooh, Camberlet. Don't mind if I do. The Tome of Unlife. What new devilry is this? Oh.
Benirus, and I desire the chance to atone for my sins. The things I've done to the people of Anvil, the horrible, unspeakable acts I've committed, demand repentance. Gareth was justified in his actions. Slaying me was the only way to stop the madness. I have accepted that fate. Now, so I may make my final peace with the Nine. Please rejoin my...
Rejoin your what? I think that was a bug. Yeah, it just annoyed me a little bit that you don't really have a choice here. But I suppose if you want to defeat him properly, you gotta give him it anyway. Even if you, don't trust him. Big old bag of gemstones. Alright, you scumbag.
It never fails to amuse me how easy mortal man is to manipulate. You've assisted me in completing the very thing Carrihill and his cabal sought to prevent all those years ago. My ascension to immortality. Last time I clashed with mortals, I underestimated their power. I shall not repeat that mistake twice. I live again.
All right. Headless zombie, is it? You didn't like that, did you? You weakling. Completing the skeleton was a ruse, and Logron rose from the dead. I had no choice but to destroy him. With his destruction, the curse of Benirus Manor was lifted. I should return to the Count's arms and speak to Velwyn. Bone meal. Bit of poxy bone. Well, staff of flame. That's not bad. All right then. Was that little mechanism there always there? I suppose it must have been. As if by magic. Because I suppose it was a curse. Although the bloody ectoplasm is all still here. It's all nice and tidy now. We have a house. We have a house. What should we put in here? The elven bow, I suppose. The Tome of Unlife. These orcish boots. My Akabiri katana for the moment. Oh, right, these are quest items still. I have 54 Daedra hearts. What the actual... I need to make some potions. The Black Hand Hood. I keep forgetting about that. All right. I shall take that blue velvet outfit. New outfit! Sorry, that's a Variax thing, isn't it? Antonia, you almost look like a Disney princess. Just one with massive iron, well, steel gauntlets on. Princess you punched. I'm kind of, I'd kind of like to do a hand-to-hand character just to see what that feels and plays like in the remaster, you know. I have done a hand-to-hand character in Oblivion in the past. I did a sort of martial artist monk character who I played all the way through the Elsewhere mod with. But hand-to-hand was kind of a bit meh in the original game. I've heard it's a bit broken in this remaster though.
Hello there.
I feel like we need an umbrella.
Hail.
If we get really bored,
How are you?
I've been better.
Oh.
we could always switch to using hand-to-hand mid-game, even though it's not one of our major skills.
Is preying on the married menfolk of the town.
Why, I never knew.
No doubt.
Leave me alone.
I'm sorry for running away like that, but fear got the best of me. I'm glad you talked me into coming with you. Now that the curse has been lifted, I feel like I've taken care of my family's unfinished business. Excellent work, my friend. May the Manor give you many years of happiness. I'm now off to the Imperial City once more. Farewell.
I like Benirus Manor because the quest is fun, although it is, it doesn't feel like a proper player home in some ways, because it comes like pre-furnished in that, don't it? So you don't get the full sort of player home experience that you do with the others. But it'll do. It'll certainly do. As a place to dump our stuff. It'll do. I think in the fullness of time, I'd quite like to get Battlehorn Castle, to be honest, so... But for the moment, this ain't bad. Honestly, looks better from the outside than it does on the inside. Colin, what are you doing, dude? Don't drink the paint water. You can't drink the paint water. That's not a good idea. I know it probably tastes nicer for some reason, because you cats are weird like that, but don't be drinking the paint water. I'll get you some proper water downstairs if you're thirsty. Alright? Oh. Benirus Manor does exist in Project Cyrodiil, yeah. I think when we last left off in Project Cyrodiil with Bernardo, I was about to do the quest involving Benirus Manor. Well, as it's a rainy, horrible, thundery day outside, I think Antonia's going to spend the rest of it having a well-earned rest in front of the fireplace in her new manor. In her fancy togs. I think we'll leave it off here, shall we? A painting of the Imperial City over there. I'd like to have an Imperial City-like mansion, really, but that's not a player home option in the game, is it? In vanilla, you get the waterfront shack, but you can't have a proper, like, Talos Plaza-style mansion. Which I always thought was a bit of a shame. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gents, I shall save the game here. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow. It's a big fat maybe, though, because I've got work on Monday, unusually. Normally I start on Tuesday. But I've got work on Monday because I swapped shifts with somebody. So, even though it's a bank holiday. But never mind. So, I might stream tomorrow, but I don't know, to be honest with you. Sometimes I can't trust myself to stream in an evening and actually go to bed at a reasonable time. So, we'll see. It depends on what I'm up to tomorrow. I don't know yet. But anyway, regardless, hope you've had a good one, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed. If you've been watching this on YouTube, because it'll probably make its way to YouTube eventually, thanks for tuning in. I will check out your comments and whatnot. I shall leave you now, as I sit here with a somewhat restless kitty cat. His tail is swishing like mad right now. He's running out of patience, aren't you? You're so soft and fluffy, though. Soft, fluffy kitten. Aww. You want to say bye-bye to the people on the camera? You don't give a crap, do you? You do a little meow into the microphone, at least. No? Oh, you're just sitting there, aren't you? You're a tired boy, aren't you? I think he's thirsty. I think he wants a drink. So. Oh, ow. There we go. Alright. Chat's not worth it. You've not been judged worthy, I'm afraid, folks. He's going to hop down now, aren't you? There you go. Try not to take all the cables with you. Do you want me to? There you go. There you go, buddy. Alright, ladies and gents. Colin is out of here, and so am I. Have a good one. You know what? I'll do the decent Twitch streamery thing and see if we can raid somebody. It's a polite thing to do, right? If anybody's still streaming at this time of night, probably not. Actually, are they? You know what? Kilgore, who I never normally get to raid because he streams much later than I do, being over in Canada. He's actually on the GOG channel right now, playing some Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. So, well, let's go over and say hi. That seems like a good idea. There we go. Kilgore's awesome. Plays lots and lots of retro games, and is actually quite good at them too. Have fun, folks. Catch you next time.